everyone, I thought it was about time I showed you the final product. This is the writer's desk. It's only a mini one. I purchased this from a local charity store. I went to make a donation and this little piece of furniture was sitting there in the corner, reduced to $20. I couldn't believe it. I did post a little while ago a picture of it in its natural state. It was a stain of some sorts because it's quite old, but not the most enriching shade of brown I've ever seen. It wasn't so nice. So I decided to paint it, and I was going to use chalk paint. However, it's quite expensive and it would have cost me over $100 for the paint and cost me $20 for the furniture. So I thought I'm just going to use, it's like a stone colour that I already had here at home to use up. And I'm pretty darn happy with the result. So I'll just do a little zoom in for you. I like the fact that it's not very deep. So, you know, this is in my healing room and I didn't want anything big and bulky. So I'm just putting my hand here, as you can see. So it's only really a couple of, not even two hand widths deep. You can fit 2 rows of cards in on the shelves, which for some people would probably be a little bit inconvenient, but I find that I rotate my decks, some of which are not in here. I've got a few decks spread out all over my reading table at the moment, but I find that it's okay to put some decks at the back that I'm not using constantly. For me personally, mind you, there are a few on my wish list. It'll probably kind of take it up to there. So maybe I'll be changing that view soon. But I am doing my very, very best to be extremely strict with my deck purchases and not just grab them for the sake of it. I'm paying particular attention to artwork and, you know, different styles of tarot just to make sure I have a really nice variety of methods and styles to use. Therefore, some of the decks that I was going to buy, possibly impulse, are on hold right now. I'm very proud of that, ladies and gents. Anywho, here it is. So you can see, this is what when I first saw this little piece of furniture, I thought, oh my goodness, this is fantastic for oracle cards. And honestly, I thought, first of all, perhaps it would only be oracle and maybe I'll place my tarot somewhere else. But while I can kind of do a double, you can see behind, there's fairy cards, runes, I Ching, etc. I've just got a little jar of, I've only got a few charms. I'll get some more as time goes on, but they can fit there for now. But down the track, they can be moved somewhere else. It has a little drawer. I have to put some nice paper in the bottom of this drawer. It's looking a little old. And this is my my journal book. This was my uncle's book, and he was an artist and he passed away. So I decided to use this. I'll show you quickly, actually. It's sort of heartwarming yet sad at the same time because he was an amazing artist and he did succumb to dementia. And so not long before he passed away, these were the last few sketches he was able to do. And you can see how from here, it just slowly, or should I say quite rapidly. Sorry about the shadow, by the way. I have a light on in here. I mean, that's kind of as far as he would get. And we dated it. And you can see here. And then he's started something here, but was never able to complete them. And here. And here. And that, I think, is the last one before it goes on to mine. Yeah, that was it. Now, just to show you my Pathways and Possibilities ID for YouTube, that is his painting, or one of many. And this is my absolute favourite. Reminds me of my mum, his sister. And I think he actually, you know, used her as inspiration for the lady's face. So that's kind of sad, but at the same time, it's very meaningful to me to actually keep these little sketches that he did. I think, look, even this one here, look, that's as far as he could go. That was his name, Pino, Giusto Pino. Anyway, from there, this is all my little play, crazy, what do you call it? Like spreads and sketches and doodles and goodness knows whatever comes up. So that's going to stay in there. And moving right along, this is the inside. So as I said, it is a writer's table. I have to clean this up. I was going to be lazy and paint this, and then I thought, no, that's crazy. It should just be left natural. So it's easily scratched off. I've just got to sit down and do it carefully. And this is what I really love, the little shelves on the inside. I can place 6 tarot decks, well actually possibly 7 if I put another one up the top there. And then for the moment, you can see I've got all the little like Lenormand and some little gypsy cards down there. I want to get, this is just some felt that I had, and sometimes some of the surfaces can, you know, if you leave it on paint for a while, it can just like get that slight stick when you pick it up, and I just didn't want that to ruin my brilliant paint job in the longer term. So I'll get a little cloth that's much the same color to go under it for now. I like the fact that also for the cards that I'm using, if I do wish to refer to the guidebooks, they're right there. There's some little white books. So generally for me to have 6 decks to rotate in the, you know, immediate, in the now, so to speak, I think that's fine for me. Don't really need, you know, 1,000 of them at once. But of course, everything else is still available down underneath if I need it. I like also that, I mean, it's in my healing room, so I can do some spreads and leave them out just to ponder, you know, what the cards are trying to tell me over the day, rather than leaving on the table. Or even if it's just a small spread, you could still put at least 10 cards out there and close it up for privacy when I have a client walk in. So there it is, my dear little writer's table, which has been converted into, well, like a little tarot table, writer's desk, storage unit, all in one. There's lots to be said for checking out your local charity shop. You never know what you'll find. So thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to speaking with you in my next video. Bye for now.